Today I have got an updated top 5 favorite Scooby-Doo movies, and I wanted to do this once I got my remaining What's New Scooby-Doo movies. And it's also been about 6 months since I'd done a top 5 ranking. Sure, I'd done a full ranking of my collection, but I haven't done a top 5 ranking for solely my top favorites for over 6 months. And so I thought it was time to do a top 5 ranking. With this year, I'm kind of trying to dedicate it all to Scooby-Doo, or as much as I can. But last time I did a top 5, my number 5 favorite was Scooby-Doo in the Ghoul School from 1988. My number 4 favorite was Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase from 2001. My number 3 favorite was Scooby-Doo and the Monster in Mexico from 2003. And my number 2 favorite was Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders from 2000. And my number 1 favorite was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island from 1998. But some of these have changed in place. Well, actually, all of these have changed. But we will start off with number 5 on this list, and that is Scooby-Doo Frank and Creepy, which is actually the earliest, most recent one on this list, which don't mind the other two, Chill Out and Moon Monster Madness. I just had to do this because this is the only DVD copy I have of Frank and Creepy in this 3 set. But I just love that it brings back the old villains. I wish that they would have done this in, say, 13, or had it done it in 2009 with Casey Kasem still voicing Shaggy, because I think that would have added something to the movie. But I think that's okay for that movie. And the big thing I love about that is just the whole story to that movie is just pretty much perfect for being one of the newer Scooby-Doo movies from 2011 to now, or 2010 to now. And at number 4, we have Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, which has taken quite a tumble from being number 1 on my previous list for favorites. But I think it's still great for what it is, and still holds up very well with the newer movies. It overlaps a lot of the newer ones. But I just still think it holds up very well with the newer movies, but I just don't see it as being the best one. And these are solely just my opinion. You guys can feel free to drop your own list in the comments section below. But at number 3, we've got probably my favorite, or second favorite of all time, and that is Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, mostly because of nostalgia purposes, because it was the first Scooby-Doo movie that I ever got to keep, that I remember watching. And I just, still to this day, I just love this movie. And so that's why this is number 3 out of 5, which isn't too bad. And then we've got what was planned to be my number 1 favorite Scooby-Doo movie of all time, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost from 1999, which I love the movie. For just everything is perfect with this movie. There's pretty much nothing I can say that's bad about this movie, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And if you guys have any things you want to say about any of these movies, feel free in the comments section. But Witch's Ghost would have been number 1 if I hadn't decided to watch Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy before I had made this video, and Pirates Ahoy is probably the best What's New Scooby-Doo based movie, in my opinion. I just love this movie. The music is good, the story is wonderful, except for one minor detail, and that is the name of Fred's parents. Seriously, could have they done it connected to Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated? Sure, they probably weren't thinking of that, but I think that would have been a better idea to do it that way. And that's probably the only nitpick I have with the with that movie. But you guys can tell me your top 5 favorites of Scooby-Doo movies that you've seen in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.